I have zero focus on this beautiful Monday, but I'm trying to get up a post for you on my favorite President's Day sales. Happy President's Day to you. Got my little focus drink here, but one thing that distracted me was the people cleaning our vents all morning. I found that very fascinating. They did show us pictures. They were going to send it to us within the week, I guess, so I'll share those because the before and after, and also the fact that we proved that our dog, not naming names, Winifred, shoves dog food into the vent. So that made us look really cool that we had dog food in our vents. They probably assumed it was the baby, but it's definitely the dog. But I didn't know if you guys knew this. So I've written Cozy White Cottage. There's 2 books in that little series. Stay tuned. But anyways, I didn't know if you ever noticed something that was in the front of the book in both. So if you go, let's start with number 1. So Cozy White Cottage. Thank you to everyone who's ever bought a book. That means the world to me. And it still blows my mind, even though this was 2020 when it came out, 2019. It was 2019, I think. Was it 2019? Yeah. Or was it 2018, fall of...
First one?
Yeah. 2019, okay.
Yeah, because he was here.
I know a lot of things. I'm very smart. But anyways, that is still, it will never feel real. I think I'll look back, like, when I know that I'm going to heaven, I'll be like, wow, like that still doesn't feel real. And it just feels like a cool opportunity. So thank you for being a part of that. But, so if you go here, fun fact, the entire time writing this book, we did not have cope. I was not a mom. So everything in here was written from a perspective of not being a parent. The last minute, we adopted Cope, and so we had to change everything. So we had to go back through the entire book. Thank goodness for editors. I could never have done that. I couldn't write a book without an editor. I couldn't, without a team. Nope. They take all of my thoughts and all of my crazy writings and they make it legible. So, and make sure all the spelling's right. But anyways, in the beginning, we added a photo of Cope and I because he was added to our family as this was like going off to print. So in book number 2, we decided to continue the tradition. And we have this picture kind of in the same entryway, but it looks very different. Here, I'll show you a picture of both. But anyways, I just think that's really cool that can you see both of those? Look at that. Book 1 and book 2, when he was a baby here, and then when he was a little toddler. Such a cool thing. And the one thing everyone notices is that the food shover is on both covers. So here she is like a little puppy under the chair, and then here she is in this chair. Fun fact also, when we were shooting the covers for these, they need them to look very different yet very similar. It was probably like the hardest thing ever. It has to go through teams to approve it for like marketing, whether or not people would be able to decipher between the looks of these, which I thought was very obvious, but I understand, and they're way smarter than me. So we finally figured it out. This shot in the beginning, actually I have the original cover I should show you sometime, was very like more far away so you could see both chairs. But right at the end, as it was going off to press, they decided to zoom in on it. And this one was really hard because we didn't want it to be season specific, like Christmas or fall. So we kind of blended all the seasons here on the mantle. I don't know if anyone's ever Okay, I finally did it. The sales are live. I look like I'm wearing a Harry Potter cloak. They had to have the doors open when they were working on the vents, and so it was freezing in here. I got this from Amazon. I should add it in there for you guys because I love it. I wear it around the house, but also you can just throw it over anything, and you're warm. You don't have a bulky coat on, and you kind of look like, when it's not like a Henley, you kind of look a little fancy. But anyways, yeah. Sales are up. There's a lot of good ones. A ton of them have like 60% off clearance, so it's already marked down. If you've been looking for anything, if you haven't been looking for anything, don't go to the blog. You might get tempted. There's a lot of great sales, but home decor, clothing, and I only share my favorites. The reason I put these sale posts together is because it can be very overwhelming when everyone's having sales to the point where you just like avoid them all. I only share my favorite sales with you guys in the blog post, so yeah, go and check it out. Part 3 of Antique Paint Colors, a series where we color match and create custom paint colors for you based on antiques we have here in our home on White Cottage Farm. We used a color match tool on this piece to round up 16 different color matches.